Alright, hi everyone, Sailor Moon here, and today we're going to talk about Fiore, if we're saying that French's borrowed name right or not, and if he is a Tree of Life outsider. At first, he's only in Sailor Moon R the film, the O for the Rose, or whatever the English word for that would be. And at first he does look like, one of the outsiders, the Tree of Life outsiders, as Ordeek would call the Doomtree. Now, why do I think he is one of them? Because he has the same kind of hair, and the skin cast is the same, and the hair cast is the same. He comes to Earth, and Darien takes him in the same, I guess you call it, bearerless house, and he can only stay for so long and then leaves years later. Somehow he gets to a world where the lithium blossom, and whatever the English word for that is, if I'm saying that right or not, and that kind of brainwashes him into believing that all the years he left Darien alone, no one else was his friend. It was only after he saw everything that happened about how Sailor Moon gave Darien the rose to cheer him up after, after the Wayne mishap, which his mother and father died in, and him giving that to Fiore as a gift of friendship. Take it as you will. Yeah, and he does have the same skin cast and the same hair cast as ALEN and Anne, the Tree of Life outsiders, and we never see him again after he gives up his life to help Serena out after she was dying, after using a Kaiser and Silver Hearse to beat the Exilium Blossom, who was the true foe of that film. Now, at the end of the day, I don't really know. It hasn't been said if he is or is not an outsider from the Tree of Life outsiders. Most likely he was. He was casted the same way. I mean, skin cast and hair cast. So, your guess is good as mine. You got anything to say on that? Yeah, well, the truth is, in Sailor Moon folklore, or in the law, it doesn't come out and say that Fiore is, a Tree of Life outsider. That, one of those other ones that somehow lived through the ending of their world, but it's shown that he was wandering out of the room for a long time until he, got pulled in by Earth's wakefulness. Now, of course, in Sailor Moon R, the Tree of Life outsider saga of it, it is shown that ALEN and Anne were the only ones to live through, and had many others, and they died because all the other worlds didn't have what they needed to live on. But it could be most likely that Fiore was one of those ones that lived through the thing, but somehow, some way, did not, get taken with the Doomtree, or the Tree of Life, as its true name is, when the war ended and their world was besmirched. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of folks have a lot of thoughts about him, and no, there never was no doll made of him. Either Bandai or Irwin Toy did not make no doll for him. I would think that Great Eastern Glee most likely will make a squeeze doll out of him, but at the end of the day, your guess is good as mine. Well, back to you, Sailor Moon. Oh yeah, at the end of the day, you're right, Sailor Saturn, Sailor Ringworld. At the end of the day, that's mostly everything we know about Fiore. About he was an outsider who need or need not be kin to ALEN and Anne, who were also outsiders, Tree of Life outsiders. And I could say he is. There is a lot more truth to it, to back it up. As long as you look at his skin cast and his hair cast, you know, and the way, and his clothing, that he wears the same kind of clothing that Alan and Ann wear, but it's been known to shift their clothing up. But yeah. So, end of the day, your guess is good as mine. If you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Give us a like, share and playlist this film. Watch the other film we made yesterday over here. And hit that ring, let you know the next upload, live stream, or short's been done. I, Sailor Moon Serena, and I, Sailor Saturn, Sailor Ring Rulataru, and we'll see you later.